There's no SUV in the world where you can have an entry like this, isn't it? Presenting the ultra luxury SUV from Rolls-Royce is called Cullinan. And Cullinan, as you know, is the largest diamond found in Africa. So this is the largest SUV produced by Rolls-Royce, or maybe the first SUV produced by Rolls-Royce. And we are in the first drive of this Rolls-Royce here from the beautiful mountain of Jebel Hafiz in Al Ain, UAE. Rolls-Royce built this new Cullinan in the platform called Architecture of Luxury. They call it as the base for their luxury SUV platform, and they have their first SUV here. You know, it looks very distinct, it has its own identity and it has its own looks, and it is distinct from what SUVs see in the market. That's what actually people expect from a Rolls-Royce. And the target audience really wants something out of the box, and they came out with something like this. So no matter how it looks, it is having a design philosophy which is love it or hate it. And the trim which I brought here is a very special trim. It's a black badge trim, and we have a very different color and with a black badge trim. The fascia really talk about Rolls-Royce, and we see this grille has been carried out from Rolls-Royce heritage. This treatment we have seen first in the Ghost and has been derived from that. It's not like the Phantom, so it's more of a sporty character it's having. It's a smaller grille than the big grille of Phantom. In black, where the trims are actually blacked out, you can see the spirit of like 60 blacked out, logo is blacked out, and the LED treatment has gone to the light, and this is the line which having the daytime running light, which is not very impressive for most of the people, but it has its own distinct identity. Instead of chrome, you can see blacked out portion all over, and whatever blacked out can be available in chrome on the basic variant. And this special color also mixed very well. So this was the fascia of new Cullinan. To understand the size of the Cullinan, you need to see the side profile. It's a huge car, basically, huge SUV, and it maintains the rear Rolls-Royce character. You can see a long hood, a laid-back design, a flat roof, and an upright A-pillar, bolts, D-pillar. This all consists of the Rolls-Royce design character on side profile. It's a plain design, and whatever chrome comes has been all blacked out because of the black badge design. And the only thing is the door handle, which is chrome. And once you open the door, you have the difference between the other SUVs with this special suicide door, because none of the SUVs have this in design, and it also is an identity of Rolls-Royce. Another identity is this umbrella which is inserted in the door. It's also been carried in the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. So this is the proper Rolls-Royce of SUV. When coming onto the rear, you can see a very distinct design. It's having a notchback kind of feel. There's a small boot kind of feel. It's a split boot which comes in Cullinan. and we can open like this. And to add on to the fun, you have a viewing suite with just 2 seats in the boot, which pops up with a touch of a button. These are the 2 beautiful seats. Unfold it. There's a table over here, and these are 2 very expensive crystal glass. One is a bottle and a glass from Rolls-Royce, and you can have a really good time. Various wheel options are available in Cullinan. It can be chosen according to your choice. The one which we are having is a particular design for Cullinan, because this is a C design, which means Cullinan. You can see the C design, and it's a 22-inch wheel with a chrome and mix, black mix. It looked really nice on move, because it looked more sportier. Design is subjective. People may like it or may not like it. Anyway, one thing really like about Rolls-Royce wheels are this hubcap. This RR logo will remain as such because it's got a bearing inside which float this logo. So whatever speed you go and wherever you stand, you can see this RR being proudly standing as RR. One more thing to add on to sportiness of a Rolls-Royce is this red caliper. This is the only Rolls-Royce getting a red caliper, and shows that sportiness of an SUV, which they call Cullinan Black Badge. In any Rolls-Royce, the rear compartment is the most important compartment for the rear owner. Even though this Rolls-Royce Cullinan even is made as a driver's car, I'm sure the most of the customers would be sitting over here and enjoying a plushy ride. And for that, Rolls-Royce is giving a 2-seat option. One is a sofa seat, that Rolls-Royce identity, which is 1 bench seat, and this one is a captain seat. So it's a 4-seater layout right now. And this captain seat can be reclined like this in 2 stages, and you get a very plushy ride. And you can even opt for a massage, which is an optional extra, and you can even see heat and cool the seats. Apart from that, there is a privacy curtain over here which can operate electrically like this, and you can close it also electrically. And on the rear there is again a curtain, which is, you can open all the one. And this curtain, once it is opened, you can see a partition glass, which is actually a partition from the boot. So basically it's so like a sedan, which is a 4-seater or 5-seater layout. It doesn't have a 7-seater, and the boot is separated with the glass, so you don't get any kind of disturbance from the boot. Even if you're carrying something stinky or smelly, it won't get into the cabin. So that's how Rolls-Royce has designed the interior. So you get all the comfort, creature comfort here, and there's an entertainment system. So this is the very plushy rear compartment of Cullinan, which can be customized according to your choice. And here we're having a very flashy orangish yellowish color, and you can even put your signature if you are so rich and so famous. The 6.5-litre twin-turbo V12 engine in Rolls-Royce Cullinan is one of the biggest engines available in a series production SUV. It's having an output of 571 PS and 850 Nm of torque, and it's mated to a 8-speed automatic gearbox with 4-wheel drive technology. We may think a Rolls-Royce SUV will be a soft roader, but Rolls-Royce claim the Cullinan can conquer any of the terrain in a comfort like in a Phantom. However, in this test drive, we were not allowed to take the car off-road, but the on-road performance was sublime. The Cullinan is built on an aluminum space frame chassis, and Rolls-Royce call it as architecture of luxury, the same platform which is used for the new Phantom 8. Cullinan uses a double wishbone front axle, 5-link rear axle with a self-leveling air suspension, and can control the damper electronically. It can also grab the data through the stereo camera integrated on the front screen and transfer this detail to suspension to adjust it according to the road surface, the resulting a signature magic carpet ride of a Rolls-Royce. Another major feature of Rolls-Royce Cullinan is that it's having one of the quietest cabin in any SUVs available in the market. As per Rolls-Royce, there is no direct rival for the Cullinan as such. With my experience, I too feel the same. In India, Rolls-Royce Cullinan start with a price tag of 6 crore, and being the most configurable SUV, the price range can go up to 16 crore.